Welcome back to Sodi Pop. My name is Matt, and yes, we are beginning the live stream. Ooh, it's a bright light. My cat's going crazy right beneath me. She needs to get fixed. All right, welcome everyone. My name is Matt. This is Sodi Pop. We have begun the search for Steve Rogers, the musical, coming right out. Will this be successful? Will this be pricey on the aftermarket? I think so. It's super limited in edition. It is the only one. I enjoy how they have taken some of these that are interesting, but maybe not super popular. Obviously, this is kind of a one-off. It's something that appeared at the very beginning of the Hawkeye show. They actually went and saw Steve Rogers the musical, and it was funny and ridiculous, and now they have a poster for it. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about it. Marvel Studios Hawkeye. Former Avenger Clint Barton has seemingly a simple mission: get back to his family for Christmas. Possible? Maybe, with the help of Kate Bishop, a 22-year-old archer with dreams of becoming a superhero. The two are forced to work together when a presence from Barton's past threatens to derail far more than the festive spirit. Starring Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton, Hawkeye, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, and helmed by Rhys Thomas, the directing duo of Bert and Bertie. Marvel Studios Hawkeye is streaming exclusively on Disney+. Rogers the Musical. Curtain up on Rogers the Musical. Critics call it a super-powered sensation. Audiences agree. Featuring an all-star cast and show-stopping musical numbers, including the fan-favorite Save the City. Rogers the Musical is a Broadway show as seen in Marvel Studios Hawkeye. So let's see. 60 gems, so make sure you have enough in your account. Actually, that's something I have to double-check. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough, but you never know. I didn't check. Yeah, I do. I'm fine. Ultra rare, 3,800 copies, so it is truly rare and available globally. So there's no, but it is Marvel, so there's going to be 8.5% fees. So just keep that in mind if you're going to go resell that as well. One moment, just want to make sure I am live. People can hear me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, okay, we are good to go. And the leg isn't too bad today. So, yeah, I think this one will do pretty well in the aftermarket. It is extremely limited and only 60 gems. So, we saw yesterday. So, this is the second drop for today, the Frank Kozit Labbits. We saw yesterday. Oh, good, they have the Saint Nick ones up. We saw yesterday the Mickey Mouse collection do super, super well. I was right. Well, at least most of the time that I saw. So the common almost got close to outdoing the uncommon. Not quite, but the common did super well still. Right before this, I checked. It was at like 250 gems. Awesome. Nice little ROI. It was at 300 gems. And again, 5 times what you put in. This is definitely one to be a part of if you can afford it. I think this is definitely a buy and hold type thing. I'm definitely going to hold on to mine unless someone wants to give me $1 million for it. I will absolutely part with it if that were to happen. But yeah, so this did super well. The ultra rare animated. So again, ultra rare like doesn't mean too much as far as numbers. This is ultra rare, but it's almost 7,000 edition. This is ultra rare as well, but it's 3,800. Almost half the editions. Yeah, almost half the editions. But this ultra rare, because of the significance, the FA nature of it in real life, the animation, the everything about this Mickey, again, it went right up to that 2,500 price that I thought it would, 25 to 3,000 for a while. Now it's been hanging out above 3,000, like 3.3. So it's doing super, super well. Congratulations if you got him. I know we had one of my viewers, the Moon Studios. He said he got one, and then he commented later. Him and his wife both got one. His wife he knew got an ultra rare. He didn't know what he got yet. He commented later that he also got an ultra rare, just insane. And so they went ahead and sold, I think, his one, and his wife kept hers. So amazing. I mean, that's just crazy. I know they have a little baby on the way, so you definitely use those gems for some good. So very, very cool. Ultra rare Mickey. I'm gonna shut the blinds right next to me. Oh my gosh, my cat's going crazy. I might have to kick her out. She's being, yes, you rooster. Her name's Rue. The other one, Lady Sybil, is quiet. She's very respectful. Woo! Okay, cool. We are back. All right, what time is it? 7:41. Let me make sure we're ready for this drop. So this is not a blind box drop, just straight up drop. So maybe use line gate, straight up time it. I think I enjoy timing it more. I prefer blind box just because of the way you have to click them is a little bit different. So I'm curious as to what's gonna happen. All right, I think I'm gonna move my cat out of here. She's being incredibly loud. I'm sorry about that. So I might kick her out, might give her the good old boot, which is fine. All right, getting ready. I'm on Rogers the Musical page. So remember, you can go ahead and align it up. So you got the pad of the eye here. Where are we? Click the buy now button. Make sure you line it up with error code so you can just boom, boom, boom. Go real nice and quick like. Just in case you don't hit it correctly. Because the last thing you want to do is to have it misaligned and to mess up. All right, I'm going to kick my cat out because she's being, yeah, you're being crazy loud. You're crazy loud. One moment, please. We'll put on some interlude music while I do that. I am back. Had to kick my cat out. Now I hear it in the background just going crazy. All right, where were we? So yes, Mickey did super, super well. Pretty much everything, if you're able to get it, did very well. Now, in terms of secondary market, if you got it on the secondary market, not too much movement for the exception of the ultra rare Mickey. As I said, dropped at 2.53K right there. I saw random ones pop up for 900, 1,000. I thought you had to get super lucky to grab one of those if you were able to, or they were removed. I know I tried to. Didn't work. You had to have the gems ready, and even if you do, you don't know if you're going to get it. So it's now, that's probably one of the few. Maybe the secret rare Deadpool moved up. I don't remember what that started off as, but this is the ones, if you were able to pick it up off the drop, the 2.5k, you are in profit most likely. It's above the 3.3k. And then all these Jaunty Jig start out about 100, 150. You could have gotten it for cheaper. So if you got this right away, if you waited a little bit too long, you probably paid too much. And then if you waited till now, you're right in between. So you're right at the 250 instead of like the 300, 330. So that's what it's hard to know until it really settles down where it's going to go. And in the next few weeks, you'll see where it's going to go. Again, we have so many users coming on each and every day, each and every month. We're going to keep on having drops like this or similar to this where we have big moments in time. Maybe January will be a little bit quieter for a while, so it'll give time for these things to grow in value as people want to start collecting, or masters, collectors, programs come out, what have you. I know that will be very, very big as far as the collectors are concerned. I think January will be good if you already have a collection. And again, the name of the game is collecting what you like, because you won't ever be disappointed. And collecting, or if you don't want to collect, like have a strategy. I think that's the end goal. Have a strategy. Your strategy can change. My strategy is always to collect what I want, which I have some big ones that I'm going for. I will sell off the ones that I don't want. I always have a price target in mind that can change depending on things coming out. And for me, I always avoid trying to sell anything in these gem squeezes, just because I know I'm going to be selling at a lesser value, most likely. Again, something can always happen with a collectible that makes it less in value for whatever reason. In general, I think the entire market is raising up with more and more people coming on. You really see that with comics. Comics, when they first started, you could get almost anything you wanted for an incredibly low price. A lot of the commons you could get for 3-4 gems easily for a while, and then just the entire floor and everything. Now a common comic, no matter what it is pretty much 10-12 gems, no matter what. So that just seems to be the going rate. So if you get anything off the drop, you're in the profit, which is great. Remember, all these Marvel things, if you're going to sell them, have an 8.5% fee, which isn't massive, really big in the world of crypto. That is a huge fee in crypto. Not as massive in the real world. I wish it was less, of course, but that's where some of these come in, like Frank Kozik is only going to have 2.5%. Same with the USPS digital stamps, only 2.5% fee. Also, we have Groot coming, which is super exciting. Holiday Groot that will be combined with the holiday Deadpool. All right, we have about 13 minutes left, it looks like. Come join me if you are ready to get that droppy drop. My little poppins, my puppets. Little puppet. Oh, I feel like everyone's getting the Rona right now. The new variant. I know Cavell Anderson just tweeted he tested positive for it, so he's a little sicky poo. Let's go ahead and check out if they tweeted. I really haven't checked their Twitter this morning yet, so they have that. All right, I haven't seen anything about Friday quite yet. Oh, we can go ahead and spin the 12 days of VeVe wheel. Let's get that ready. Moon Sherpa, what's up, boy? How you doing? Yes. No, I hope you don't get one. Hope no one gets one. It's my thing. It's like break a leg, you know. I've been saying that to my group forever, so I feel like that's what I need to say now. All right, so I haven't heard anything about Friday, which you can bet there's a lot of speculation. There's going to be something big. Something big. I don't think it's going to be Pokemon. they're going to have a big lead up into that. A lot of people are speculating that it could be like a Darth Vader, an animated, fully lightsaber, breathing Darth Vader. I'll be turning everything off for the drop. I've been super lucky this week, so I'm thinking of trying for rare. Nice to Frank Kozik. Yeah, I really, really hate how. Let's see. All right, let's look at the additions on these while we're waiting for this drop. So Frank Kozik has 2 other series. I've advised everyone to go for every drop, because at this point, I don't know why you wouldn't. Proof is in the pudding, although that's a failed explanation of electrons from like the 18th century or whatever. The Frank Kozik Labbits do very well. And so we have 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, 4 of them. 2 holiday ones, which are super fun. I think the holiday ones, especially if they're animated or anything, are in a way much cooler than the normal like killer ones. So we have the Elf Labbit, same day as Revolution will come. Someday the Revolution will come. Meanwhile, gotta grind those toys. At 3,800 editions, really super, quite rare. Like this is less than the rare. This is almost half as much as rare Mickey at almost 7,000. So 3,800 for the common. These are crazy rare. Just see him say good luck and drop. Thanks, man. You too. You will do well. I know you will. I can feel it in my bones. I don't know if you're working right now, but hopefully everyone has a job where they can take a minute break and just grab one of these. Let's look at the uncommon 2,800 editions. 2,888. I just don't want to say that. It's annoying. $30 uncommon. And these are not blind boxes. I hate that they're not blind boxes because I don't like the way you have to click on it. You have to definitely time it. I do not have nearly as good of my hit rate has been insane, like 70 or 80% with all these drops. I've got Valdo's case, I got Deadpool, I got what else was there? Got Valdo's case, Deadpool, Coca-Cola, Iron Fist, I just straight up missed. I got Mickey. We'll see what I get this morning. This will be the true test this morning. Again, it's not a blind box, and neither is later today at noon, which I'll be doing a live stream then at 11:30. You better get ready. But yes, I have had insane drop rates. I've been very fortunate. So hopefully everyone, and I know everyone watches the stream. If you don't watch this stream, you're not gonna get it. I've seen it. No one has gotten it except for people watching this stream. It's an actual story. All right, let's go back to Labbits. Common, again, 3,800. These are super rare. They're gonna do very well. For 25 gems is a no-brainer. This will easily 5x. That's really conservative, I think. All right, and these are, in my opinion, way cooler than most of the other Labbits. The Labricorn, the one with the rainbow spewing out its mouth, that one's pretty awesome. So I hope I can get that. That's around 250, 300 gems. If I can get that around 200, I will, boom, take it up with the misses. 752. All right, we're back to the uncommon 2,800 editions. He's keeping a list, checking it twice. Got to know who's naughty and even naughtier. You know what list you're on, so don't even. 2,800 editions, 30 Gemaroos, available globally. Snowflake Labbit. Oh, and go ahead and check me out on TikTok. We'll be creating quite a bit of material on there. Snowflake Labbit. He appears from the far north to spread freezing cold and icy slush everywhere. It's a winter blunderland. Yes, list price 35 gems, 1,800. That is a rare. Available globally. Frank Kozik. And finally, Labbit ornament. Not all glitters is gold. Remember the true meaning of Xmas presents. Labbit wants them all. 40 gems. Crazy rare. This will be very, very difficult to get. 888. Ultra rare. They should just call it crazy rare if it's under 1,000 editions. That one's going to be very, very hard to get. They're all going to be hard to get. They're all rare. But here's the thing. If you have to choose which one to go for. Which one will I go for? I don't know yet. my gut, I mean, if you're gonna try. So I'm probably gonna go for either the rare or ultra rare. But also these like common ones, common, uncommon, they're super rare and they look awesome. I like having holiday stuff because I'm gonna have the holiday Groot. I think having like all the holiday collection, because you can think the holiday collection so far, it's gonna be Groot, Deadpool, the stamps, these two. Yeah, there's Mickey and everything else in there, but they're not holiday themed. So, and the Coca-Cola snow globes. I always forget about that for some reason. The bear, I've been watching the bear right before the stream. Before the stream yesterday, it was sitting at like 170, 180. It dropped back down to like 160, 150. So hopefully, if there's a nice, big, and juicy announcement on Friday, your Matty Boy will be picking up cheap old, not cheap, but a Coca-Cola bear for a good price. So I'm hoping that announcement drives people wild in the sheets and in the streets, and we get the Coca-Cola Snow Bear Globe for my collection. That would be fantastic. You get a snow bear. Right, we are pretty close. Remember, there's 180 seconds for the rebound. We're going to turn on that world clock, and there it is. Reload just in case, but it's a world clock, so it's dead on. Very, very cool. Let me know how you're doing this morning. Are you at work? Are you just hanging out? Are you, what are you doing? Who are you? Why are you? Where were you born? It was interesting. I was watching a live stream with Taps Trades and I think Cavell, and he sounded really sick, and I was like, he doesn't sound too good. And then it was, but I think he had like a sinus infection, so you know you can definitely have a sinus. I've been crazy sick with the sinus infection, big old headaches and stuff, and it ended up he had the Rona, unfortunately. So hopefully he gets better. I know Randy Chavez is sick as well. It's winter time, things are drier, the air is drier, so it's a lot easier to get sick, you know, if you have that. Ooh, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. We have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. VeVe giveaways. We're ready for this. So I know I have another try right now. Let's do it live on air. I didn't even check what was here, so there might be something new here. Oh, you know, the Bah Humbug wasn't right in the middle this time. I got closer to see. So I have 3 chances remaining apparently. It's almost 24th, so I need to make sure to put my watch on for 8 hours so I can use all my chances. All right, 7:56. We are getting closer to that drop. Just a few minutes away. I'll start being quiet so I can concentrate. Now with this one, I do have a phone and an iPad, but I really, for timing it, I really don't try to with both phone and an iPad. It is quite distracting to me, so I will probably just use my iPad. Yesterday was the first day I've used both in a very long time because I've not had good luck at all with using both. And like there's something in the back of my mind where I'm like, oh no, they're gonna get angry at me, which is crazy. That would not be fair, unless I'm getting like 100 of them, which would be insane. Yeah, the Snow Globe Partners is at like 168 now, it looks like. Although I think the market is closed. I think that might be an error that it is showing me. Okay, Rogers the Musical just a few minutes away. We are mentally ready. We are locked in and loaded. All right, my sister's asking me if they changed the buy now button. Line up the error button. I'm gonna make a fresh little video so she can see. I'm always doing this for my little group. but hopefully she gets it. All right, cool. So my girlfriend and I got one yesterday. My sister got one a couple days ago, which is pretty cool. I know Moon Sherpa got 2 ultra rares yesterday. Insane to see that. We only need 1 today because there is only 1. And remember, this is an ultra rare, but it is half the editions of what we saw yesterday with. All right, cool. We're less than a minute. Half the editions of what we saw with the ultra rare of Mickey. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. You guys some music while I am concentrating. A few seconds left. There's a delay. 20 seconds left, so you guys will be pretty close to it. I'll stop talking. Hit it literally the exact moment it popped up. I don't think we got it. All right, both my apps are like in a loading freeze right now. Yeah, I don't think we got it. This is definitely one. How it's done. Again, there's so much few editions, so it's much harder to get in general. But the ones that have the buy now button, same with the Cozy Collab later on today. I do not have good luck with those at all because of the way you have to hit it / time it or whatever. Try and do the align gauge. All right, we will hop back in at that 3-minute mark. Wait for a rebound, hopefully. See if we can get one. Yeah, no, I hit it. I literally didn't even see the button, but it loaded when I hit it, like it does. So I know I hit it. It wasn't an error. Turn off the music. I know I hit it. It wasn't an error. And it was sold out. So I hit it for as quick as I could have been. I got it, but all right, we're gonna have to try for the rebound. But again, there's gonna be so few rebounds. There's only 3,800 of these. All right, almost 1 minute to wait for me. Getting there. Let me know if you were able to snag one in the comments. 8:02. 1 more minute. The way I don't enjoy like this one in the comics. I have to scroll down a little bit, even though on my phone I have, there was a trick to make the text size the smallest as possible. It still doesn't work with this. I still have to scroll down just a little bit to get to the buy now button for the rebound. So it's a little bit cumbersome, frustrating. All right, what do we got here? All right, almost about that time. Ready for the rebound. Nope. I don't think we got the rebound either. Yep, trying to go back in. Still saying sold out. I don't get the buy now button. So yeah, no luck today. Again, with these, I've been getting pretty much everything I want. With this particular one, very, very hard to get. Super limited in quantity. That's going to be the same with Frank Kozik Labbits. I also don't like the style of like how you have to collect this particular one. because there's 3 different styles. There's the single one, which is like this. There's the multiple one, which is going to be the Labbits later on today. We have to choose what you want to go for, which is also hard because you will only get one if you get one. And so do you choose the common or uncommon, which might be a little bit easier to get, or do you choose the most rare one, which will be probably the most expensive for sure, but will definitely be the hardest to get? And then there's blind boxes where it has everything in a random assortment and you get what you get. That's my favorite. How the button appears there is more reasonable to me. Plus there's usually more, so it's easier to get them. I really wish the Frank Kozik Labbits were like that today. I wish it was a blind box. I don't know why. He's not done blind boxes before, so that's probably why. Oh, thanks for leaving that link, whatever your name is. It's so weird, these bots leave these like weird, they're not even like website links, they're just like something dot something. I don't know who would click on them. I don't even think they're clickable. The links aren't clickable, so like you would have to copy and paste it and check it out. It'll be funny if those bots, it was like Ready Player One, and that was actually like the beginning to a whole like series of quizzes, and it's just that no one has ever clicked on them, but they are secretly like a prize to be won. Don't do it. They're not a prize to be won. Don't ever click on it. I know for sure that's not what's happening. All right, cool. I'm keep on trying, going back in. I'm gonna be my patient self. See if we can get any sort of rebound. I have not seen that buy now button pop up for me. Continually sold out. I think we missed this one. That is okay. Hello, KZ Rock Bottom. Did you get one? I did not. I'm still trying for that rebound. Doesn't seem to be happening. Super low in quantity, so I'm not surprised. This is not one I will be picking up in the aftermarket. I'm fine missing this, unlike the Coca-Cola Bears. I'm hoping they announce something big for Friday, or is it Saturday? What is today? Today is Thursday, right? So tomorrow is Friday. I'm hoping they announce something big for Saturday is what I meant, so the 25th. And it will hopefully drop prices a little bit in the market, so I can pick up Coca-Cola Bears or something for cheaper than they are currently. That'd be very cool. And I'm assuming that will be kind of the last hurrah for a little bit. Yeah, nope, didn't get the drop, not even a rebound. This was a hard one. Again, there's only 3,800 editions. Keep in mind, Mickey, just the ultra rare, had almost 7,000 editions, just ultra rare. So yesterday, you had twice as good a chance to get the ultra. Well, maybe not, because maybe there were an extra 200,000 people going for it. But just for the ultra rare, you kind of had twice the ability to get it than the one today. So this will be super limited. If you got it, cool. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for much more than you bought it for, but yeah. Nope, rebound's not happening. That's okay. We'll wait for the market to open. I'm pretty sure that it shows like my market's open, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I wonder if the market will be open much quicker, because they only have to mint 3,800 instead of 20 or 30,000 things. So hopefully it will be back up sooner. KZ Rock Bottom, what drops have you gotten this week? Let me know. Did you get Deadpool? Did you get the Mickey? Did you get the comic? What is it? Sabretooth and I always forget his name. The guy with the Fist of Fury. What is his name? It's frustrating me. Iron Fist. There we go. Like Fist of Fury, Kung Pao. If you've seen Kung Pao, wee. Kung Pao is a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's dumb. It's just really dumb, but it's funny. All right, so making one yesterday. We got Rogers today. Labbits is at noon, so I'll be here 11:30 doing the same. Got the ultra rare yesterday. Man, Moon Sherpa right above you, the commenter above you, got 2 ultra rares yesterday. Was I the only one who didn't get ultra rare? I've seen so many ultra rares. That's awesome. Congratulations. Deadpool common. I got a Deadpool ultra rare. And then I bought an uncommon off the market that was a pretty good mint, in my opinion, 8111, and was not very expensive because the commons were going for a decent amount more than the uncommons. So I'm like, cool, I'll pick one up, pick up a decent mint number. But yeah, I got the ultra rare on the drop, below 200 mint number. Really psyched about that. It's going for like, the floor price was going for like 300, I think. So below 200 is awesome. Probably gonna hold on to that one for a little while at least. And then I got the common Mickey, which I'm happy about. Originally I was like, I wasn't too psyched. I wanted either the uncommon, because the uncommon has the whistling, which it's weird that the ultra rare Mickey doesn't whistle while he's doing his, jaunty jig or whatever you call it. But that makes the uncommon, I think, valuable. And a lot of people, the common looks a little bit better than the uncommon, like the shadowing and everything. I don't know what they did with it. Like, it looks different in some way. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised at the end of the day. And then my girlfriend got a common as well of that. So it's been going pretty well as far as the drops recently. So I got Deadpool, I got the Mickey. Did not get the Rogers this morning. I got a Coca-Cola Snow Globe, but I sold it because I got the uncommon. And I thought that was uncommon, and the rare of the Coca-Cola Snow Globes is so uninteresting to me. Like, they're just 2 different versions of the ultra rare. So you either want, or the secret rare. So you either want that secret rare or the bears. The bears is like what Coca-Cola is known for. Or maybe you could even do a train with the holidays are coming, holidays are coming. You could do that. They should have had the bear walking with the 2 cubs up the snowy mountain. Not sure why they didn't think of that. That was a clear, like, obvious thing. They should have consulted me for a fee. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get this bear on the market. Hopefully it drops in price. Again, I hope they announce something big for Saturday, and it will drop in price precipitously, and I can pick it up for really cheap. Sorry, I have something in my eye right now. Almost got it. All right, I think we got it. So anyways, I hope that that drops in price quite a bit, and I can pick it up for a good value. All right, it's 8:11. You got VeVe going on. Jeremy Padawar, Uncle Jer Bear, tweeted out recently that his company, which I think has Squishimals, and it has those, like, they're not Bratz dolls, but they look a lot like Bratz dolls. I keep on forgetting. We might see them on VeVe. I remember them being teased. But Jeremy Padawar, he tweeted today that his company has $100 billion in profit, which is amazing. And he keeps asking these things. What was your favorite cereal as a kid? What is your blah, blah, blah? What is blah, blah, blah? So he asks a lot of questions. Stop asking questions, Jeremy. We need some answers. And some to say that Mickey Mouse drop was 2.4 million in 1 second. That's crazy. 40,000 units at $60. So they're saying that, right? 2.4 million in 1 second. Insane, right? Just insanity. And even if VeVe gets a very small percentage of that, which, I'm sure they do, they're killing it. I'm starting a custom blind box drop soon. Have you heard about it? Starting custom blind box drop. No. What is that, KZ Rock Bottom? Custom blind box drops. Is it VeVe related, or what is it related to? Let me know. I'm curious. We can maybe check it out here. I'm not too interested in any NFTs unless I have, I will be interested in what Elio Trades does. I'm interested in what Gods Unchained has. I'm interested in what Illuvium has, certain games. But Almost any other NFT I kind of stay away from, unless I just want to support the artist. That's another thing. If I want to support the artist, and on the Tezos blockchain, you also have the other. Oh, my cat again is trying to get inside. What I always forget what it's called. Minter Pop, Tezos. Oh, yeah, here we go. These are also one. These are minted on the Tezos blockchain. Like Ubisoft, they're using the Tezos blockchain. Big fan of it. I own quite a bit of it, so keep that in mind when you are listening to me. But these are all playing cards. There's a game that deals with this. What are these called? And then they have comics too at Interpop. I don't know why they separated the two websites like this, Interpop and Minterpop. It is actually just confusing, but they have a whole bunch of comics that are related to this collection. The art style is bomb. It is super cool. Oh, Emergence, that's the name. Thank you. Emergence. And you can buy these 40 Tezos. Each Tezos is like $5 right now, so at that $200 mark. Let's see. And Deadpool comment too. What about you? Yes, it is VeVe. So let me give an example. There will be 50 blind boxes for people to purchase, let's say for $50 each. It will contain these items: 1 Golden Moment Elsa, 1 Deadpool Ultra Rare, 2 ASM Spider-Man comic, etc., etc. So 50 blind box spots, 50 items. Okay. So are they doing this through VeVe officially? Like there's going to be, it'll just be a random blind, and will it happen at certain, will they announce it? Like they're announcing this stuff? I will definitely get anything. Again, even if there's only 10 of some of these golden moments, and then the other 40 are common, whatever other random comics there are. So one person will get 10x their money, one will get 5x, some will get 2x or 3x, like that. Yeah, if you get one at all. If there's 50, that's really limited, so everyone will walk out with something. Do you need to have, question, do you need to have a, like, will this be related to the Master Collector program in any way? I guess, how do you participate is my question. I'm going to do it on my channel, live streaming, everything live. Yeah. Moon Sherpa, darn. KZ, I'm still confused about, is this through the website? Is it through the app? Or is it something that like you're doing, that fans are doing? And obviously these are going to be VeVe collectibles, but is that something that you're giving away? Because obviously they have the 12 days VeVe, or is it on the Discord, blah, blah, blah. What's up, VeVe? Because I haven't seen anything on like Twitter. I haven't heard anything on Spaces yet. I haven't been in Spaces too much. Yeah, that's not going to be... Deadpool 50. Oh, you're starting a custom blind box drop. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, gotcha. So it'll be 50 spots. Very interesting. Okay. Is it just you doing it, or are you partnered with a whole bunch of other people? That's cool. I personally won't, if you're doing a giveaway, that's cool. I probably won't participate. I thank you for talking about it, but to add some fun for the community. I just have a thing with giving, if I don't know you, that's the same with like, I never sold or bought anything early on off the secondary market before like the market was open, just because with crypto and everything, I don't trust third parties that I don't know super well. Not that I don't know you, but I don't know you in person. So, but I wish you the best. I think that will be cool. That's a very cool experiment. If you could lock it in a smart contract, so you have an actual like blind box opening where the smart contract gives someone something random. Is that how you're doing it? Yeah, I agree. So, but it'll be cool. So I wish you the best. That's going to be super cool if it goes off successfully. Again, anything in VeVe, I mean, it just does super well. Again, common comics that are the one that I missed because of damn Moon Sherpa. I'm messing with you, man. The one that I missed, the comic with Iron Fist, and like this common is still going, even it's not very expensive, it's still going for 10 gems, you know, still going for over the asking price, which is great. I'm willing to find some partnerships. I mean, the 50 gems was just an example. The first blind box will be just maybe 10 each for 30 spots. Yeah, I think if you can do some sort of smart contract, again, that's a lot of work if you already don't know coding or smart contracts, or you don't have a partner that can do it. But to have something where you take money and give something back, that's the other thing. I'm not sure what country you're based in, but you are buying, yeah, you are still taking in money. So whatever, you'll probably have to figure out logistics of like, you know, you're reselling your blind boxes like you would on the secondary market. So keep that in mind too if you bought these off the drop or something, like just calculating your gains, losses. I mean, I'm sure these will all be losses for you because 10 sounds super cheap for what you might be giving. But yeah, anyways, good luck. I think that will be very cool, especially if you can get it, make sure like there's a smart contract with it. That'd be even more amazing. I doubt that sounds like a lot of work though if you're just kind of doing it for your channel. But yeah, that'd be cool. Looking at doing some giveaways myself. I have my website complete, so that is good. And then giveaways will commence. Everyone's kind of doing giveaways right now, so I'm going to be a little bit calmer on that. I take money live on stream and give them back on stream as well. Okay, do you do it through like the tips button? That's the way to do it. Do it through the tips. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see where the market is. We got Jeremy. So again, I want you to think about this, going back to Mr. Jeremy. I'm starting to say Mickey Mouse drop was 2.4 million in 1 second, 40,000 units at $60. And that's pretty much every drop. Now, even if and here's the thing with VeVe, Omi, whatever you want to talk about, is they have a big old bank account. And you might be thinking, well, maybe they only get a small percentage of, and they probably do from the licensees. But Jeremy, I saw an interview with him where he stated that a lot of these licensees, when you first approach them with something very brand new, NFTs, whatever, it's not an established industry. So you can't go to them and be like, oh, you can expect this much money. You can go to them and be like, we have this thing that we want you to do. It's brand new. They have to explain blockchain, have to go through all this stuff. But they don't have these dollar signs in their eyes. They don't really understand what it is. So they don't know how much money they could make. Meaning, as he was saying, the licenses at the beginning are cheaper. They're much, as far as like money-wise, they're easy to come by. To convince them was a whole nother thing. It took a long time to convince them. But I don't know what I'm going for in the lab. Anyways, finish this thought. So they may not have paid a ton for a lot of these licensees. Their initial drop is insane. They make a lot of money off these drops. But then the secondary market, there's so much trading on the secondary market. $60, the common was not sold for even close to that on the secondary market. It was sold for $150, $200, $250, $300, and they're getting a percentage of that as well. again right after the drop. So it's just insane. And you want a company that you believe in to have money, so if something happens, they can pivot, or if they're seeing something doesn't work, or they can hire someone to build the VeVeverse, to build cool functionality, to make the app better, to make the reading experience better on the comics. And then you talk about Omi, like how well that's going to do. Well, number one, it's super hard to get, but as soon as you start seeing it, man, if it's on Coinbase, which there's a lot of speculation that it will be from people that I trust more in the crypto space, not necessarily when you talk to any of the Omi homies, we're all going to think it's going to be on Coinbase, right? But I want someone's opinion that's much more in the crypto space, and they are a little more skeptical of Omi. And I've heard a few that think it will be on Coinbase. It makes sense to me. They've been very careful to do things that aren't going against what the SEC guidelines set apart. So yeah, I think Omi is going to do super well. The company is crazy profitable, as we've seen. So it's going to be crazy. It will be interesting to see if we can see like their profit loss. I think they're a private company, so they don't have to disclose that, but hopefully they will show some of their numbers soon. What Labbit am I going for example? Okay, so yeah, I get it, KZ. That's awesome. That's going to be really, really cool. I think that's going to be successful for you. That's a super good idea. I'm going to steal it. No. But maybe that actually sounds like a really cool idea. I think that's going to be really awesome for you. And hopefully it's interesting too. So that would be cool if they have like a little wheel you spin in the background. Okay, what was I doing? Let's go back to the Labbits because I want to look at what I might go for. Okay, here's the deal. Common and uncommon are the coolest to me, just like the Labricorn is. And then I might just go for the common or uncommon with this drop. Again, it's going to be 800. This past drop was 3,800, and I felt like I had no chance. I clicked as soon as possible, and you're going to have anyone who has a bot is going to be going for this, whether they get kicked off VeVe or not, doesn't matter. They might get it at the drop, but the common or uncommon might have the best chance for it, and those look really good. And you think at the Labricorn has been around 300 gems since release, even more. They might be right up there. I think they'll be around 200. These will go for thousands. Well, at least the ornament will. What's my take on the Ultra Steamboat Willie? It's amazing. It's a first of a first of a first. At least on VeVe, it's the first musical NFT. It is an FA of a real life character. Even just the base of it being an animator's disc, where that's what they used, is amazing. It's an awesome NFT. It looks really good. And will it be, well, in Mickey, I don't know. I think it has the ability, it's going to be a grail, that's for sure. It's going to be one that you want to hold on to. Even the common and uncommon. And they made so many of them because they know how popular it is. And again, I can't stress this enough. NFTs, in my opinion, will 10x anything in real life. Why? Look at the internet. You look at Netflix or MP3 sales. Those have all way outdone what you possibly could have done with physical medium. And physical medium was way easier to get. You could go to Sam Goody or Best Buy or something and buy these things. But it was still a barrier to entry. Like you have websites that try and figure out how many clicks it takes to get from a person to thing, and each click drastically lowers the number of people that are willing to buy something. So you talk about collecting, holy crap, it is so difficult to get your hands on stuff. What's up, Brendan? It is so difficult to get your hands on stuff right now that it's an infinite number of clicks. You have to find someone that you trust. You have to make sure it's graded properly, if it's graded at all. You have to make sure you have probably an escrow service of some sort. It's really difficult to get, unless you're buying it brand new from the factory, which is hard. But if you want a collectible anything, especially these older things that are more expensive, it's difficult. You have to know the right people. You have to be in the right circles. You have to be pretty wealthy. But here, yeah, on VeVe, you can be pretty wealthy and buy some really expensive stuff, but the whole world has access to it. Well, not the whole world. We still aren't in some Asian countries, which, again, that's another thing, is that we have all the Ultramen and everything. A lot of that is blocked off from the people who are the biggest fans of it. So just the ability, again, everything's going to 10x, I think, what it does in physical form. There's going to be some that really fall by the wayside because there are a lot of collectibles, but I have that collector's mindset, always have. I don't have the space. I've always lived in apartments for the most part. Even the houses I've lived in haven't been massive, and I don't love cluttered feeling. I don't like seeing those collectible, even the gamers. I'm a big gamer, but I don't love seeing like shelves and shelves of video games that aren't organized to the way I find pleasing. So some game rooms look bomb, but that's just me. And I think digital collection hits a lot of people in that right spot. It is addicting as all hell. And anyways, that's my long rant on, yes, at the end of the day, Cheesemo, Steamboat Willie is going to do fantastic. He'll be in probably the top 10. He'll be up there with Todd and everything else as far as market cap. As far as pure value, that's another question. But I think overall market cap, all the money it has tied up in it, is going to be, it's already at, almost 4K, which is insane. Moon Sherpa, you'll go for rare. Cool. I'll let my wife go for the common. Yeah, maybe that's how I'll split it too. I'll have my girlfriend go for like the common or uncommon, and then I'll go for the rare. I don't know about ultra rare. Oh snap, we popping off. What up? Yes, it will pass partners. Ooh, Brendan Z making some big assumptions. Yeah, I think it will pass partners too. There's so many people who don't think it will. It has a great chance. It's more epic than partners is in the parks, right? That's very cool, very iconic. Steamboat Willie is in the cartoons. Again, The Simpsons and South Park have aped Steamboat Willie. They have shown Steamboat Willie on TV. The partner statue is in the parks. That's where you see it. You have seen Steamboat Willie more often and more continually, and will continue to see it more often throughout time. The partners, not as much. So you just think about what is in the public consciousness. It is definitely Steamboat Willie, and I think it will surpass it. So is it a good price to buy it right now? It's expensive. If you have the money, cool. I think in terms of percentages, what is my return? So it's about like 3,000-4,000, right? If it gets up to the partners, that'll be 12,000. So that's 4 times what you put in. That's an insane return. But could you buy a bunch of commons of a comic that's being ignored right now? Look at the Amazing Spider-Man #1. I think it was 70 or 80 gems. Could you buy a bunch of those, and could you 4 or 5x that easily, 10x that? Maybe that might happen. But these are all big gambles that you take in the market. I think it will go up percentage-wise. I have no clue. Going for the rare airdrop. Market is open. Ooh, Brendan, 832. Let's check this out. Let's see what's happening. Very curious to see what's happening with these posters. Yep, market's open. I'm okay. I'm seeing all sorts of prices on these posters. Let's click in. Only 166 available. I see one at 100 gems. That one disappeared immediately. 150 seems to be a price. I'm personally going to skip this one as much as I would like it. I told myself if I didn't get this one on the drop, that's fine. Let's go ahead and look at the common of Mickey, a jaunty jig, sitting firmly at 250 and variants of that. So that's doing really well. Oh, the common is appearing twice for me. How about Happy Whistle? Happy Whistle, 275. So Moon Sherpa, you're almost right. The common has almost flipped the uncommon, but not quite yet. I haven't, maybe at some point yesterday it did. Tell me if it did in the market. But the common and uncommon have stayed like just an inch apart. We also have the rare for Deadpool, Candy Cane Combat, sitting around 80, so pretty cheap for that. My Snow Globe, which I sold at 95, down to 73, so that was a good decision on my part. And I also sold Valdo's case for 95. I did not want to keep that one. Let's see, the ultra rare for Mickey, where is it? 2.8K. So again, in my apparently I'm really great at predictions. I'm not. 2.5 to 3K. That was my prediction for Mickey. So it is sitting right there. It was above 3K yesterday, and it has dropped back down. So again, patience pays in all these things. And maybe you want to wait. If they have a huge thing on Saturday, on the 25th, I can bet there will be a further drop in a lot of these prices. The rare neon sign Coca-Cola, where we're at, 150. That's doing well. I want to see what the Bears is at. Oh, well, let's see what the common Deadpool is at. Common Deadpool is at 95. That's holding pretty strong. Let's see where the Bears are. My Toddy Todd, right at 3K. So that's dropped. It was almost at 4K, now it's at 3K. If you want a Todd McFarlane Batman. Where are my Bears? My Bears. My Coca-Cola Bears are, here we go, 170. So I want that to drop to 150 or below, hopefully closer to 100. I'm going to be patient. Film mode in at 170 for an easy set completion. Brendan, did you get the secret rare? What is the secret rare going for, actually? Let's look at that. Let's look at the set here. Brendan Z, did you get the secret rare on the drop or anything? It is it's an easier set to complete, and I think it's pretty epic. I think going forward it will be a really cool, and I had some good discussion on Twitter Spaces with Gamma and John and the crew about FE versus FA for Coca-Cola, and how they pretty much said for art, all art is FE. It won't really ever be FA, and they always said they talk about it with the partners. So Coca-Cola being a brand, we probably, even if they release a shoe or something on here, we probably won't ever see an FA from them because of the nature of their business. Whereas with characters and stuff, established characters, we will see FAs as opposed to, so if you're new, FA is first appearance. So the first time, Superman appears on a comic will be an FA for the comic. And then they separate in the traditional collecting world. Comics and collectibles are separate, and that is how they're treated in VeVe. So the first appearance of Superman in the comic and first appearance of him as a collectible, a statue, whatever, those are two different things and both very highly valued. And oh my gosh, Action Comics #1 is the first appearance of Superman. That one, also Amazing Fantasy 15, which is technically the first appearance of Spider-Man. Those are going to be very expensive. And unfortunately, we have so many people in VeVe right now, they won't be ignored. That's going to be the unfortunate part, is that you won't be able to sneak in and buy a bunch of commons at a really cheap price, like unless there's a crypto winter and they launch during that time. But there's too many eyeballs on VeVe right now. All right, let's see where the ultra rare of the Coke bottles is. If I can find the little thing that shows me. Cool, found it. The secret rare, not ultra rare. I keep on thinking it's ultra rare. All right, there's 223 for sale, 1.3K. To me, the iconic one is the Bears. I won't be purchasing that. If I got it on the drop, I would have completed the set, but I have not gotten any secret rare. I've been in it since March. I've gotten 0 secret rares on the drop. So I've gotten ultra rares though, but 0 secret rares. So hopefully one of these days I can get a secret rare. That'd be very, very cool. I will have to decide which Labbit I'm going for. I don't know. I really want the Christmas ones, which I just might buy on the aftermarket. Snowflake one. I mean, should I just try for the ornament one? That's going to be impossible to get though. It's like only 800. Yeah, 888. I don't know, it's in a few hours. We'll see. Anyways, let me know if you got one in the comments. If you have any questions check out my TikTok. I just did my first, well, I have more videos than that, but I did my first like real NFT video there, and I'll be doing a lot more in the future. And then I got my website up and running. Very excited about that. I mean, as far as you guys are concerned, it's pretty much just a link tree right now. Very simple. I based it off of the Wolf Den. I like his website. He's a gaming YouTuber. Oops, oh, this is Twitch. Anyways, he's cool. Follow him. He's really nice. He seems like a nice guy. I like his stuff. He plays a lot of old games too. You know what I really want, guys, for Christmas is, what is it called? It is called, I keep on forgetting the name, Imogen, Game Boy, Game Boy player, what is it called? I can't remember the name. Anyways, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it in the later stream. So join me at 11:30, again, half hour before the noon Kozik drop. The Labbits, the ornaments, is going to be super duper cool. And that is, hopefully we get one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four. Complete the set. I doubt it though. Without a blind box, this bad boy is going to be more expensive than I want to pay. You stupid, stupid ornament. And it's gold, but it's like a deeper gold than the other golds are. I wish all the golden ones, you could change them. It's more like a brass gold. The golden moments are like really bright gold. So there's something in my mind that bugs me about that. I want all the gold to be the same. So when I put them next to each other. But it's the artists. They deserve to do what they want to do. So anyways, I will see you at 11:30. Hopefully you join me. Hopefully everyone gets a drop as well, unlike me this time. And follow me on the 3Gs and IG, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at Sodi Pop Media. Remember, I can't speak right now. I need more water. Remember, be yourself and eat a cookie. Bye.